Okay, 42 across. Alright, okay, so that's haircut, discover, 43, detect. Oh, yeah, makes sense. Gent with correct for polite guy. Let's see, 49 has to be 10. T, tenant. Ash, you. Leg. I'm not sure about. Oh, limb. Okay, leg is limb. Baseball turns. Hello there. So today we will be doing something we haven't done together in years, and that is crossword puzzle. Yay! We haven't done a crossword puzzle since, honestly, I don't even know how long it's been. Maybe some of you too. But this was a request, and I thought that it would actually be a lovely, relaxing thing to do. And so I'm gonna go ahead and just pick a crossword puzzle from a selection of over 295 puzzles. How will we choose? And just work on it kind of passively. And I hope that will be nice. So that's for which one we'll pick. I don't know. I've done a few of them in this book, and they're not too complicated, but I think only some of them have little themes. I don't know if you like a crossword puzzle with a theme. I sometimes do. I guess it depends. Whoopsie. It depends on the theme, right? Usually, though, if I do crosswords anymore, it's through the New York Times news app, you know? And, but I have to say there's something so wonderful about using a pencil and actually writing in one of these old booklets. There is something very satisfying about it, and it's not the same just like tapping on my screen for me. And so I don't know, I really like this. So forgive me for I always play with my hair too much. I know it's sort of at that length where it's not quite long enough to just throw over my shoulder, but it wants to, yeah, anyway. Okay, so let's find a good crossword puzzle to do, and so we'll just maybe flip through, take a look. I wish I could just ask you guys to pick a number, but let's see. So, crossword puzzles. Apparently this is Family Favorite Crossword Puzzles 71. It's like now that's what I call music. There's just a lot. Okay, so I've done puzzle 1, and those ones are a bit small. I want to find one that's the whole page. You can see that they have a variety of like sizes. But let's try to find a big one. I know you probably won't be able to see all of it because I'll be doing it to face me, but I will bring the camera down a little bit. 6, 7, 8. And these ones here again are rather small. And some of these are different. I don't know. I've actually never done, oopsie. I've actually never done something like this before. It says brick by brick. I've never done a crossword puzzle like that. Maybe some of you have though. But we'll stick to the gnome today. Don't have time for your chicanery brick by brick. These are bigger. Let's see. Let's do, looks like most of these are just numbers without themes, which is good, you know, good. So, but they're nice and big. So, let's do puzzle 26 here because it's 2026, right? So that feels good, appropriate. Hopefully doesn't demonstrate any favoritism or extreme beliefs. Just 26, the year. Okay. So I'm gonna pull you down a little bit, and like I said, you probably won't be able to see all the words and everything, but this way you can at least kind of see me writing in my bad handwriting. So I'm gonna pull you down just a little bit. Here we go. Okay. Is that good? Can you kind of see? Like that? You know, people also like to be able to see like face and eyes. I don't. Happy medium here. Okay. And then let's see. I think we'll just jump into it. So my crossword puzzle strategy tends to be only writing the words that I'm really pretty sure of the first time, and then if I have a word that I think is a pretty strong contender, if I'm, I don't know, let's say 85% sure, I don't know, I'll just write it next to the clue, come back to it. So but if there's ones that I really think, you know, oh, there could be a number of options, or I can't think of anything for that yet, I just breeze on by, and I come back to it later. So that's what I'll be doing. So okay, so we start with one across, and that clue for one across is sob, like to cry. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. The word that comes to mind immediately is ball, but is there anything else? Maybe whale? Wailing's not sobbing. I think it probably is ball, but I'm going to just write it down next to sob for now because, I don't know, it's the first clue. We can't be too sure of ourselves. So B-A-W-L, ball. Okay. 5 across is bunny, jump. That has to be hop. And if it's not hop, you know, I don't want to be right. H-O-P. Hop. We love bunnies in this family. I think People love bunnies in general. Bunnies are beloved, as they ought to be. So, okay, bunny jump, huh? Crossing that one out. Plus, it's almost Easter. It's the happiest time of the year, so.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hi, Mom.
I just was talking with your brother, and he was telling me that you hired a chef.
Come again?
He said that the chef will help with planning meals, preparing meals, and helping with the cleanup.
Oh, no, Mom. It's Home Chef that helps me with meal planning, prep, and easy cleanup.
Is the chef gonna live with you? Did you do a background check?
No, Mom. Home Chef. The meal kit I've been using for years. It saves me lots of time and energy by providing yummy meals that come with really easy to follow directions. See, you get all the ingredients and a recipe card, just like the one I conveniently have on hand here. I loved this dish, Donatello's Big Apple and Goat Cheese Pizza with candied walnuts. Yum! You can see the picture on the front with all the ingredients, and on the back, simple step-by-step directions. Plus, you can choose from a variety of meals like vegetarian, protein-packed, calorie-conscious, snacks, and more.
Oh, that sounds really nice.
And you can get 50% off and free shipping on your first order by using code Springbok50 at checkout, or just scan my QR code.
Are you still talking to me? Honey!
So, number 8, drink heartily. I think gulp, gulp, like a big gulp. It's gotta be gulp because, like, for a minute I was thinking of imbibe, but doesn't necessarily mean heartily, and it doesn't fit. I'm going gulp. I'm going, look at me. Already so arrogant. Okay, so G U L P, gulp. Okay, next is 12 cross, and its nautical term, okay, and it's 4 letters. Vast is too many letters. Ahoy seems really on the nose. Port, bow, stern, leeward, stern, bow, lee away. I don't know yet. I need more information, so I'm going to come back to the nautical term for 12. 13, substantial, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letters. H-E-F-T-Y. Is it hefty? Hefty, substantial. I'm not sure. I'm gonna write hefty as a possibility. Hefty. Okay. 15 here. 15 is advance. To advance. To move. To grow. Move might work. Advance. I'm still not sure yet though, so I'm gonna MOVE move. 16 is Betsy or Diana. Gotta be Ross, right? Betsy Ross or Diana Ross? Has to be. 16. ROS. Guess what? I learned to write my S's the correct way. Okay, Ross. With the S's starting at the top and going to the bottom. Okay, so 17, surrender. Yeah. No, C-E-D. Secede. No. Is cedar a word, though? I have to think about it. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna take this bracelet off because it's gonna be clicking. It's gonna be a little clacker. We don't need a little clacker, even if it's pretty. There you go, you little clacker. That's right there. Okay. So 17 is surrender. I want to come back to it. 18 is rigging cord. A rigging cord, and that's got to be rope, right? Rigging cord, like a rope. It's 4 letters, so yeah, I'm gonna do ROPE, rope, rigging cord, done and dusted. Okay, 19, superior, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so BETTER. Yeah, I think better, superior, so advanced. That doesn't make sense. Okay, I'm going better. BETTER. Better, superior. Okay. Hard water. Oh no, it's 3 letters. Hard water. I think of hard water as like, water that's really minerally. Like I'm thinking about putting in a water softener in my house because of the hard water. If it's 3 letters, actually, hard water is ice, right? That's a solid form of water. Yeah. I think it's that obvious, because what else is gonna be 3? Yeah, okay. Okay. The next clue, which is 23 across, is spouse. Spouse, and it is 23. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, yeah, partner, husband, wife. Wife is what fits, right? Yeah, okay. Wife. 23. WIFE. Wife. Okay, good. One of the doves who lives in my garden recently got a new wife. Yeah. Well, a new mate. I do pretend they're married. Not that everybody has to get married. It's definitely not a requirement. But with the doves, if their names are Mr. and Mrs. Fluffington, for example, it's quite easy to, call to them collectively, Mr. and Mrs. Fluffington, stop eating all the seeds because it's not fair to the Skeffingtons. There's the Fluffingtons and the Skeffingtons. You know what? We'll talk about the politics of my bird colony later. Yeah. Okay, so 26 is blood part. Blood part. Okay, not bloody part, blood part. So part of blood. How many letters have we got to work with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so you've got what? Water is in blood, right? It's in everything. You've got cells, right? Different blood cells. Plasma. Gotta be blood, right? Plasma. Yeah. I feel good about that. Okay, 30. Equation math. I've been teaching fractions to my son lately, and so that's all I can think of. Equations, though, I guess if you're doing equations, you're doing algebra because there's two sides of, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So A, L, G, E, B, R, A. Yeah, algebra would fit. Would calculus, C, A, L, no, it would not. I'm going algebra, team algebra, for the first time in my life. I'm not good at math. And I keep joking that, teaching my son, it's like being Billy Madison. If that reference is not lost on absolutely everyone. But when I was a kid, we thought Billy Madison was funny. Anyway, I always say I'm Billy Madisoning because I'm relearning everything starting way back in preschool all the way up through now 3rd grade. So good news, I can do 3rd grade math. Yeah. Okay, algebra. Okay. Algebra. Algebra. Okay, I'm good with that. Also, as always, I apologize for the interruptions or the little cuts. It's a busy time of year out here, and so there are so many planes and cars, and my goodness. Okay, so romance is 33. Romance, huh? What do we have? Romance is, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letters. So not love, passion, we spell that A-M-O-R-E or A-M-O-U-R? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I think I'm gonna write both. A more, and see what fits, if anything. Maybe I'm wrong. 34 is dog's pest. Dog's pest. What's a pest to a dog? Dog. I have Chicago cousins who say dog. Dog. Okay, so a dog's pest. Dog. If you had a dog, what would be a pest to it? Fleas, ticks, mites, mailmen, mail carriers. Dog's pest. Well, we only have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Gotta be flea. That's classic, right? Could be tick though. F-L-E-A-D-I-C-K. I'm gonna write them both down. On the side of caution. Okay. Because you don't want to mess around with fleas. Okay, 35 is heavy load. A heavy load. And what are we working with? Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I wonder if you can hear that. It's off my bone. Cool. Okay, heavy load, I'm not sure yet, so let's come back to it. Had a knish. Is it nish or knish? K-N-I-S-H? Is that nish? Knish? Anyway, it's food, right? So I had a nish. Knish. Like a snack, it's like a snack. You're eating a knish. Nish. I don't know. But I think with 3 letters, it's gotta just be 8, right? 8. I had it. Knish, I ate it. Yeah. Knish. Okay. I'm gonna look it up later. Knish. Nish. Knish. I'm developing a stutter over this. Knish. Nish. Knish. Okay. Anyway, 8. A-T-E. It's gotta be 8, I think. 39 is a mournful cry. Oh, mournful cry. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 letters, mournful cry. Woe, no, woe is. Alas, like alas, poor Yorick. I was thinking like, woe is me. But it won't work. So I feel like it could also be howl, maybe. Like to howl, I'll write them both. So maybe alas, yes, and maybe a howl. We'll come back to it. That's what we'll do. But that takes us to 40. Woven fabric. 40 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So L-I-N-E. Yeah, that's gotta be linen. Woven fabric. L-I-N-E. a hard time getting it to not wrinkle by the steamer, but it's very nice when it gets super hot here. I really like it. Blend in is great. Okay, 41 is comparable. Comparable. So it's how many letters? 1, 2, 3, 4. I was gonna say alike. I wonder if it's akin. Akin. Yeah. Comparable. I mean, same. SAME would fit, but fundamentally same and comparable aren't an exact match. We want something that's truly synonymous, and I think akin, same. No, I'm doing it. Stop questioning yourselves, people. And watch me say that and be wrong. That would be very like me. That's akin to things I've done before. Okay, I'm going for it. Akin. A-K-I-N. Akin. Moving on to cows chew. Cows chew. Grass. 42. Grass. 1, 2, 3. Hay, right? Cows chew. H-A-Y would fit. H. Actually, though, if a cow is chewing on it, does it become cud? Does it not become cud? Hay or cud, chat? Since it says chew specifically, I'm leaning toward cud, actually. But I don't know. It's close to call. I bet it's one of those, but I'm gonna write them both down. Hay and cud. Okay. Cud. 43 is discover. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Discover. Find. I'm not sure yet. No, that wouldn't work then. Invent. No, that's not strictly synonymous either. We'll come back to discover. 44 is a polite guy. A sir or a gentleman. 44. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 letters though. Polite guy. 4 letters. It's 44. It's Lewis Hamilton. Oh no. I wanted to say gentleman. Is gent? G-E-N-T. Gent. Just gent. Is that actually a word? Is that too slangy? Nice. But I don't think nice is specific enough. I'm gonna write gent. I'm not sure though if that's actually a word or not. Gent, ladies and gents. 45 is eat away. It's gotta be a road, right? To eat away or to gnaw, maybe. G-N-A. Or E-R-O-D. It's gotta be a road. Gotta be. Road. Final answer. I feel good about that. 47 is witchcraft. Okay, it's a long one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So even magic, if we spell with a CK, is not it. Spellcraft, maybe. No. Spell work is not it. Witchcraft. Curse. Blessing. Curse. Won't work as E. Curses. Wait, is it just like Wiccan? W-I-C-C. No. Shoot, I feel like this should be so obvious. Okay, moving on to number 49 is lessee. Lessee, as in someone who leases something, right? A lessee. L-E-S-S-E-E has gotta be lessee. Someone who leases. Renter. Oh. R-E-N-T-E-R. Renter would work. Okay, so renter would work. Would tenant also work though? T-E-N-A-N-T-R-E-N-T-E-R. Okay, so it could be renter or tenant. Renter. Tenant. Anything else? Leaser? That just sounds like a British person saying Lisa. Leaser. Yeah, I don't think leaser is right. Okay, so maybe renter, maybe tenant. Let's come back to it. 51 is Ash. E-G. Oh, is it nickname? No. Ash. E-G. I was just thinking, I call my friend Ashley Ash. E-G. Ash. I don't know if nothing comes to mind. Okay, we'll come back to it. Like for example, Ash. Could it be cinder? 51. Soot? No, that doesn't sound. Could it be? Soot. Like ash and soot. I'm gonna put down soot, but I don't think that's soot. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Witchcraft is sorcery. Sorcery, right? S-O-R-C-E-R. Sorcery. Ha ha ha. Okay. Boom. Okay, so witchcraft is sorcery. Okay, then we've got 52 is see you. Like see you with an exclamation point. It's gotta be by, right? Because it's 3 letters. 1, 2, 3. See you. It's gotta be by. I'm just going with. I don't see what else it would be. By. 53 is not quite. Not quite. Almost. A A-L-M-O-S-T. It's gotta be almost. 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 Not quite. Almost. We are crushing it. Okay. 58 is leg. E.g., for example. These EGs are they're really getting to me. Like, could be a leg of a race, could be a leg of a body, could be a leg of fried chicken. I don't know. Could be like the song, the leg bone's connected to the foot bone or whatever, which is, there's no leg bone. But anyway, okay. Wait a minute though. Do you think back in 51 when it says ash, e.g., and I was thinking soot, like a kind of ash, ash as in a tree, will it fit? It's 4 letters. Yeah, it's gotta be. Because Pokemon trainers won't fit. Ash, tree. T-R-E-E, tree. Boom. Okay. Excellent. Okay, 61 at baseball turn. Yeah. Not so good at the sports terms. Baseball turn. Though I did play softball once upon a time, very poorly. And, I want to formally apologize to all of the Marlins. You girls were better than me, and you didn't deserve to have my dead weight in the outfield. Yeah. And I'm sorry. Yeah. Sorry, Marlins. Go teal. Okay. Yeah. Glad I got that off my chest. Baseball turn. Right. Here we are. Okay. Baseball turn, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bullpit. When you're like on deck. That's not a thing. On deck. Is that it? Pitch. Batter. Bat. Maybe something about batting. Bases. On base. On base. On base. O-N-B. No, not on base. Which was the story of my career in Little League softball. Yeah, not on base. We'll come back to it. Okay, we're rounding the second right now, right? Something like that. Yeah, okay. 65 is gawk at. To gawk at. So to stare. To if you're doing it in a way where you're actually gawking in a way that is maybe because you find someone attractive, like ogle, maybe glare, but gawk at 65 is 4 letters. Oh, it's gotta be ogle then. Yeah. O-G-L-E, right? Ogle, yeah. Listen, ogling is usually not the right answer, but ogle is the right answer to 65 across, I think. Okay. Don't you dream of being one of those people in movies who just like sees someone doing a crossword and you're just like, 17 across is Shackleton. It's Ernest Shackleton, you know? I did do that one time. I've done that a couple times to my husband, and I try not to too much, you know? Because it's charming in movies, but in real life I don't think it is. I think it's like when you're trying to watch Jeopardy and somebody says the answer so loudly that the neighbors can hear it. Not that that used to happen in my home or anything, but anyway. Okay. Oblong 66. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's gotta be oval. Oval. Oblong. Oval. I saw an interview a little while ago on Stephen Colbert with Elijah Wood, and it was so sweet because he said that he and the other hobbits, the actors, obviously, and I know they're actors, they have a group text, and every morning they do the New York Times mini crossword together and share their scores. Elijah said that Sean Astin is usually the slowest, but it sounded like they're all really fast at it. Really fast at it. Anyway, I'll never be a hobbit, you know? That would be a real dream, though. Okay, daft. It's my daft dream to be a hobbit. Crazy? Loon what? Lunatic? Lunacy? That doesn't work. Crazy. C-R-A-Z-Y. Crazy works very well for that. But it feels so easy. I don't know. Something about me doesn't trust this one. I'm gonna just come back to it. And a Z is hard to fit into other words too. It is. So we'll see. Okay. A British trolley. A British trolley. That sounds nice. That's gotta be a tram. Yeah? Unless you guys have another name for it. Oh no, you probably do too. Like the movie box. No, that doesn't. I like how you guys call strollers prams. Makes me really jealous. It sounds cool. But look, the biscuit thing is wild. Okay? Those are cookies. British trolley. It's gotta be a tram. Okay. Maybe I'm just jealous. It would be nice to be like, oh, I would like a biscuit. But I always do want a biscuit anyway. And a cookie. That's why we need words for both. Biscuits and cookies. Okay. 69. Oh, bye-bye, British trolley. Memory unit. Memory unit. Okay, my first thought was like memory care in a nursing home, but I don't think that's what it is. I think it's more literal than that. A unit of memory. Something like neuron won't fit. I think it's byte. Like a terabyte, megabyte. B-Y-T-E. And it would fit. Because it's 4 letters. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta get this show on the road. I'm just going for it. Bite. Bite. Okay. 70. Mode. Mode. Away. Mode. Way. Because it's only 3 letters, so it's not like a trend. Mode. I think it's way, but I've been pretty cocky with my last few things. And then there was my whole biscuit tirade, so I need to calm down. I'm gonna write it down here. Mode, I think it's way. 71 is fiber plant. 4 letters. It's not wheat. Flax? Is it flax? F-L-A-X? Flax? What do you think? Good flax? No flax. Flax? No flax. Flax? No flax. Yeah, I'm gonna write it down maybe. Does flax have a lot of fiber? I feel... I mean, I try to add it to things, you know, which my child then rejects. If there's flax in it, I get flack for it. I'm coming back to this. Okay, that brings us to down, everyone. We've made it to down. Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. Not gonna do that. Yeah, okay. Down. We're fine and having a total normal reaction to getting to the down portion. Sharp point. Sharp point. This is the fun part because we know that it's 4 letters right here and we know it ends in RB. Sharp point. Ending in RB. I was gonna say thorn. That's not right. Barb. Right? Barb, like on barbed wire. Yeah. Barb. Right? That's a word, right? Barb. Like a barb. Yeah, barbs. Barbs. Like, yeah. Barb. B-A-R-B. I gotta just, I gotta believe. You gotta believe, okay? I'm working on trying to be more confident, Number 2, I definitely know. Century plant, because I have a bunch of them, which means I'm the master of time. No, century plant is like an aloe plant, and it's a 4-letter word ending in O-E, so the word is definitely aloe. Okay, aloe. I think century plants are so beautiful, and yeah, I have them in my courtyard and in front of my house too. I really like them. So, okay. I just saw an episode of The Rehearsal with Nathan Fielder where he was preparing a guy for a trivia night with the right answers, but he didn't want him to know that he was doing this. So he took him through the streets of, I think, New York, and just had random people, like a police officer, stopping them and saying oh man, it's been a rough day. It's days like today where I wish that the Chinese had never invented gunpowder, because that was going to be one of the questions at trivia to teach him. It's like Slumdog Millionaire, right? Yeah, that's my life. That's how I know aloe. Okay. Sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me. Cowboy country. Cowboy country. It's 4 letters and it ends in ST. And guess what coast I live on? The best coast. The West Coast. Yeah. It's gotta be West. It's gotta be West. I don't really think it's the best coast. I think it's the best coast for me because the East Coast terrifies me because people are very direct sometimes, and I think that's fantastic and very scary. It's so good and so uncomfortable. So, West, it's gotta be West. It's gotta be West. Oh yeah, okay. Number 4 down is or else. I like that. That sounds like a threat. Or else. But I actually don't know what it is. I was on a roll. I got Barb. ST. Or else. 4 letters ending in ST. Your best or else? No, that doesn't make sense. That's not how crosswords work. Okay. Okay, I'm coming back to it. Or else. Lest. Does that make sense? Lest? I think it does. Lest. L-E-S-T. Lest. Does lest work? Oh, sorry. Lest. I'm writing it down. I don't know if that quite makes sense or not, but I'm writing it lest. Okay. Spadeskin. 5 down. I was gonna say heart, but because it starts with H, but it's only 3 letters. Spadeskin. So I don't think it's a suit of cards. It's just Beladro brain rot. Spadeskin, so like an actual spade. I don't know. For every one of these, I don't know. There's so many of you who do know. I'll come back to it though. Okay, 6 is ancient. Ancient, 6 down. I mean, it's 3 letters starting with O. So it's gotta be old. It's gotta be old. Pecan or cherry? What? Pie or tart? It's 3 letters. It's gotta be pie. P-I-E. I don't like a cherry pie myself. Not a big cherry fan, but man, I love pie crust. I love a pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie is like, I don't know, why can't that be an all year round food? An all the time food. Please, think about it. Okay. 8 is yell. Yell. And it's okay, here's a problem. I don't know if you can see, but this is 8 going down here. And you can see, so it's yell, the clue is yell. And we have the makings of the word scream here. We have R-E-A, and then 1 letter left, and then 2 before it. which makes me think it's gotta be Scream. The word has to be Scream. But I have GULP for gulp. And I don't think Gream is a word. So I think gulp is wrong. What was the clue again? Drink heartily. Drink heartily. Well, look, it has to be Scream going down. I'm sure of that. I feel pretty certain. So, soap is not a word as far as I know, so let's just erase. Okay, erase that up. Start by putting in Scream. And also, this is not gulp. Okay, so first Scream, S, C, and then the down there, and cross that out. Drink heartily was the clue. Starts with S. It is not suck. That doesn't make sense unless you're drinking from a straw. I don't think it's suck though, even though that does fit. But it's too specific. We'll come back to it. Yeah. Okay, but Scream at least, that's a bingo. Okay, so court amorously. Court amorously. Okay, so court amorously. Court amorously is 9 down. Three letters ending in O is woo. To woo someone. Right? Which would mean that it is not suck, it's SW. Because that would give us WOO for woo going down. So woo going down. Swig, 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 swig. Good. SWIG. Swig. Swig, swig, swig. Okay, yes, it's gotta be swig. Drink heartily. Swig. Ah, beautiful. Okay, so redone. 10 down is scamp. Scamp. 10 down is scamp. Swig, scamp. 3 letters, starts with an I, ends in a P. Scamp. My grandma used to say this. Imp. She would like, oh, you little imp to people. She called people imps. Like, oh, you are so being such an imp. Imp. Okay. Yes, imp. Slumdog Millionaire. Imp, scamp, imp. 11 is golly. And I've got, you can see right here, so G blank E going down golly. So it's got to be golly G, right? Golly, like G, golly gosh. G, mister. Golly, mister. Okay. G. Write carelessly. honestly, would scribble fit a C? No. Not even close. I really don't have very many letters there yet, so I'm going to come back to it. 14 down is slowly 14 down. Oh my goodness, I was looking in the wrong place for the wrong clue. Right carelessly is scribble. Yes, vindication. I was looking at 34 down for some reason. Okay, right carelessly. Okay, so 14 down is D space IP. Has to be drip. Slow leak. Drip. 20 female sheep. U is already done. EWE, I love you. Okay, 22, family unit. CL, so CL blank blank has to be clan, right? Okay. Clan. 24, kiwi or pear? 24 going down is kiwi or pear. Has to be fruit. FR, and then U, and then I's done. T, fruit, done. 25 is genuine. And we've got EA space N space ST, so it's got to be earnest. Earnest. Genuine. 27. Super blank water gun. I had a super soaker, so I know this. That's gotta be soaker. Weird. Super soaker. Super soaker. Super soaker. Super soaker. 28 uprising. And it's M space TI space Y, gotta be mutiny. Mutiny. And why mutiny is uprising. Okay, 29 is don't exist. Normally that would stump me a little bit. It's a little general, but because the letters I have available are A space EN space, and because I've been teaching my son contractions, that just has to be aren't. Aren't. Yep. 30 is attraction. Okay, so attraction could be a ride, or like an attraction, like a tourist attraction, a museum, something like that. But it could also just be attraction, like love or lust. Nothing's coming immediately to mind, so I'm going to circle back to it. 31 is trick. Trick. Starts with an L. A trick. I don't know. I'm going to come back to that one too. 20 or 32. Okay. attraction trick, neon, EG, neon, EG. I haven't been doing great with the EGs. Neon could be like a light, but really neon, yeah, neon's a gas, and this is coming down from algebra, from the G, so yes, G-A-S, neon, neon, okay. 34, side, 34. Where's 34? There's 35. That's 35 down. I actually can't even find it. That's not good. 33. I honestly don't see it, so I guess we'll come back to it. 36. Furnishing style. Is that just decor? 36. Yeah, decor. Decor fits D-E-C or decor. 37. 37. There it is. Okay, 37 is plea, like a plea, and it's long. And R-E-H, entreat. E-N-T-R, entreaty. E-N-T-R-E-A. Yes, plea. Yeah, an entreaty. Okay. Entreaty. Plea. 41 down. 21. E-G. Oh, I mean H. Because it's A blank E. H. Okay. 43. Refuse. 43 is refuse. I'm not good at finding these numbers anymore. 43, refuse. Deny. D-E-N-Y. Deny. 46 is to tinker. Tinker. And what is the letter count? Okay, 46 is, so we've got D space B space L-E, dabble, right? Dabble. Excellent. Perfect, perfect. Cartoon frame. Cartoon frame. 48 down, and that is, oh, cell. It's already there. Cell. 50. Blue. Just blue. Okay, blue 50. Blank E. Blank blank. I feel like this is one of those I'm going to come back to and be embarrassed that I didn't see it right away, but it's not coming to me. Come back to it. Gotta try to be fast like the hobbits, you know? Wool eater, someone who eats wool. Oh, my cat. It's yum. The answer is it's yum. Wool eater. That's so funny. He's always eating my wool. I use a lot of wool actually. I do felting like needle felting. He loves it. I have to stop him all the time. It's like, we give you so much food and so many fancy treats. He wants to eat wool all the time, you know? Like, you don't want to judge them, but I don't know what the answer to this is. It's M-O-T. Moat? That doesn't sound right. I wonder if all these are right. Almost. Ogle. Tram. I guess we'll find out. I'm coming back to this too. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Horrible monster. 55. The wool eater. The horrible monster. Ogre. Yeah. Ogre. O-G-R-E. Ogre. So this all has to be right, because ogre fits perfectly. Horrible monster. My wool eater is not a horrible monster. He's the sweetest. I just don't know why he eats wool. 56 is close noisily, which has to be to slam, which is also a delicious offering from Denny's nationwide. Okay, slam. 57, office, sub. Oh, temp. Temp. Office, sub. I've been a temp long, long ago. I thought temping was fun. 58, soft toss. 58, soft toss. Lob? Is a lob a soft toss? It's gotta be, because it's blank OB. Blank OB. Lob. Right? Because fob is not a word. I mean, not in this context. I'm going with lob. I always thought a lob was kind of like a clumsy toss. Just kind of lob it over, but you know, it could be both. It's also a long bob. Yeah. Okay, soft toss. Building vine, 59. It's gotta be ivy. I love ivy. I would love to have my home covered in ivy, but it's like a bug's paradise, right? Like spiders and stuff. Yeah, so I don't know. Okay, 60 is picture border. Picture border, and it's blank A-T, so it's gotta be matte. Matte. 62 down is draw behind. And it's blank, but it's only 3 letters. If you draw something behind you, you're pull. I don't know. I'll come back to it. 63 down is a feathered scarf, which has to be boa because it's 3 letters. It's boa. Boa. B-O-A. Feathered scarf. Boa. And 64 is a few. I'm gonna come back. Yeah, because we're so close, and I just want to do. This is my favorite part, actually, like going back and kind of going down the list, editing what you got right, what you got wrong, and then filling in the rest. It's so satisfying. So, okay, so we've actually got, yes, one across has to be ball, because the ba is already there, B-A-W, ba, so ball with the L, it's ball. 5 across, hop, swig. 12 is a nautical term, a lee, because I have ale already, L-E, I mean A-L-L-E, so A-L-E-E, ali, like toward the wind, right? I think, I don't, boat people can set me straight. I think it's like the side of the boat that's toward the wind is ali, I think. Nautical term, okay, 13. Substantial, solid, has to be solid. 15, advance, come, yeah, Betsy or Diana Ross. 17, surrender, yeah, the cedar, so it's like, not like the tree, like an ash, but it's a cedar, to see it, like to tender, cedar, tender. Okay, surrender, cedar, tender, surrender. Okay, rigging coitus, sentita, robe, superior. So all of those are filled in. 34, crossbow, dogs pest, dogs pest ends in an A, we know now, so it's gotta be fleet, dogs pest. 35, heavy load was burden, yeah. Okay, all of those are good. 39. Oh, that was mournful cry. Has to be alas, because it ends in the S. Yeah, alas. Okay, mournful cry. We got heavy load. Cows chew. I thought cut. 42 is 38, 41, 42. I'm still not sure if it's hay or chud. Cud. Chud is a cannibalistic humanoid underground dweller. Okay, 42 across. Alright, okay, so that's hay or cut. Discover. 43, detect. Oh, yeah, makes sense. Gent was correct for polite guy. Let's see. 49 has to be 10. Tenant. Ash, see you. Leg. I'm not sure about. Oh, limb. Okay, leg is limb. Baseball turns. I'm just wondering if I was kind of thinking it might be at bat, but I'm trying to remember if there's like a specific term for it. Is there something more esoteric or related to baseball specifically? I'm not sure yet. 67, Daft, I was thinking crazy. It is not. It does end in Y. It has an O in it. It's gotta be loony, like the Looney Bin or Looney Tunes. Loony. I think loony is kind of more fun. Loony. I don't love the word crazy as much. I think loony is. Yeah, I don't know. It seems a little old-fashioned in a fun way. Like spats. Okay, 70 is mode, M-O-D-E. It's gotta be way because it's 3 letters with an A in the middle. Way. A way of doing something. A mode of doing something or of thinking, what have you. And 71 across, fiber plant. Oh, it's hemp. hemp. That didn't even occur to me. Hemp. Okay, it's hemp. Not flax. No, I don't even think. I'm sorry, forget it. It's hemp. Hemp. Alright, so Sharp Point Century, Plant, Cowboy Country, or else for. It is last. 5. Spades, kin. Oh, a hoe. Hoe, okay. 6. Ancient, old, Bitcoin, or cherry, yo, quartz, scamp, goalie. Slowly, family unit, genuine, super, soaker, uprising, don't exist, mutiny, and then 30, attraction. An arrow, allure, yeah, okay, A-L-L, blank, R-E, so it's you. Allure. Okay, trick is 31. 31. I don't know. L-E-A blank O-N. Trick? To trick someone? I don't know. I'm sort of stumped. I'm gonna put a big box around it. Box, box, box. So I know I'm being tricked by the trick question. It's a trick question. It literally is a trick question. 34 though is side. F-A blank E-T facet. Facet. I love a C. Such a nice little shape. Okay, side is a facet. Furnishing style, decor, plea as in a treaty. 21 years of age, refused to night tinker. Tableau, cartoon, frame was a cell. 50, back to blue, 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 blue. Blue, 50. Oh yeah, I already said this word, teal, when I was talking about the Marlins. Teal. I knew I'd feel silly. T-E-A-L, teal, blue. But you know, it's not just blue, okay? This is green erasure. It's like blue-green, blue-green, blue. Okay, 50 for a wool eater. Oh, it's a moth. Oh, it's a moth. I like moths. Recently, we raised butterflies, and we raised them from caterpillars and let them transform and everything, and then we released them, and I was really sad and missing them and worried. And then one of them came back to check in on me, and I have a picture. My nail is really long in it, sorry, but I'll put the picture up of me holding. This one is named, I think this was Golden. The butterflies were named Golden, Maple, Tifa, Aries, and Cloud. And I think this one was Golden, because Golden was one of the biggest. It's a painted lady butterfly, and yeah, Golden let me carry him or her around on my finger, my hand, and then my elbow for a long time. I brought it to the house to show my son, and anyway, it was so cool. It was the greatest. Okay, we're almost done. Sorry. You always get my random animal stories. Draw behind. 62. Blanco W. Toe. Toe behind. Feathered scarf is a boa. 64 was a few. Any? That doesn't totally make sense to me. Any amount? Is this right? Is this wrong? Any. It's linked to that. You know what? It's probably Annie. Sorry, it's my weird accent coming out. Annie, because the word it's connected to is the one I was thinking has to be at bat, because I don't know what else it could be. It's a baseball term. So, sorry. Crackling paper. But there, see here at, and this is what I think should be. That would be at bat, Annie. Annie. At bat and Annie. It has to be. It's gotta be. I don't totally love it, but I'll go along with it. I'm game. Okay, any at bat. So that's a baseball term. That's a few. That leaves us with only these two. 42. Oh, I know it though. Okay. So, the last bit we have to do here is that one where I wasn't sure if it was the cow chew, if it was hay or cut, but it's clearly you think, so it's got to be cut, right? But here's the thing, that makes the word the trick question I couldn't get. It means it's Leadon, like to lead on, to trick someone by like leading them on. I did not think of that at all, but I guess it works. So the finalizing word of this exercise is cud. To keep it classy, cud. C-U-D. And 31 down is to lead on, to trick someone. So that does it, my friends. We have mastered the Family Fun crossword puzzle. I hope it was fun for you, family. Show it to you. There we go. And thank you so much for watching. Thanks to my mom for being in the little ad with me. It was so fun. She's such a sweetie, and I love getting to kind of show my family to you guys. So I will be back with a roleplay that is a follow-up to my most popular video, and I hope you'll like it. I wanted to do it for a while, but it feels like there is a lot of pressure to get it right, and I just finally decided, like, no, I'm just gonna have fun with it, and I hope that it'll bring you some relaxation, and most importantly, thanks for being here, for being in the world. I'm so happy for you the way you are, and so just be good to yourself, as good as you can be, and thanks for being here. So go have a nice day, have a nice night, and I will be back with you as soon as I can be. Okay.